that in the difficulty selection screen, they use these little chilies to represent how hard the difficulty is. So 0 was easy, 1 was medium, and 2 was hard. But there was a third like outline one that's like supposedly like some bonus difficulty. Yeah.
This is Sophie. So hot. She's so chilly.
Need to unlock that one.
So many chilies for Sophie.
Ow.
What? Oh my god.
Hopefully
Sorry guys, don't mind me.
That was terrible. Oh
unpleasant. You whispered in our ear in a bad way. Like a snake.
It's a mosquito.
A deadly animal. Komodo dragon makes that noise.
Komodo dragon. Okay.
I'm getting a lot of bug bites.
Those are in the wild in Florida now.
I doubt that.
Oh my god.
Matter of time before they take over.
Yeah, Komodo dragon are gonna take over.
Well, I have more of that shit mosquitoes because I have a pool in my house.
What the hell is it with you South Americans and being stupidly rich?
We're not rich. The pool was on the house, so yeah.
I don't have a pool.
Yeah, I don't care what situation your pool has, you still have a pool.
Maze be like, oh, but it's only a shitty pool.
I have a bathtub.
Like, well, better than no pool.
I will tell you how much the value of my house was.
I'm gonna buy an inflatable pool this summer, and then I can
Is it
say I
filled
have
with
one.
gold coins and you like swim with a duck?
Duck.
It will be like Peter.
Gold
Peter
pesos.
Griffin would do this.
Chilean pesos.
Yeah.
Am I a good BOI?
I don't know.
Said hi.
Welcome back.
I don't know how much this house is, my parents' house, but what I can tell you is that it's worth about probably at least 5 times as much as what they bought it like 23 years ago.
That was a while ago.
I'm sure.
Yeah, but 23 years, 5 times the price.
You can use
Inflation wasn't that much. The
some apps will
pricing
tell
of
you.
houses is insane.
So my house cost like $43,000. It's not much.
That's like 5 million pesos though.
No, that was 35 million.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 35
Oh
million.
Jesus.
devalued currency.
What is your currency?
Okay, let me. $1 is equivalent to 810 Chilean pesos.
Oh, it is pesos. I thought I was just being racist.
Speaking of
Speaking of pesos,
pesos,
There are pesos in all
motherfucker.
Spanish countries, Lester. Pretty much. Like in Peru, there are also pesos.
No, the pesos is in Chile, Argentina, Colombia, Mexico.
Pesos
Pesos
is a-
almost won the race today in NASCAR.
And
Does
Pesos
pesos
is-
have a translation? It's like book.
pesos is a shitty currency.
That's what
It's not
that's what-
pesos in Peru, is
Oh
it?
shit, show
Oh my
It is.
goodness! I received my birthday gift in Gr.3. Let's
Happy
go!
birthday.
Oh my god, such a shitty car.
Happy birthday.
oh my god, happy birthday.
No, it's not today. It was like 3 days ago, on Friday.
Oh wow.
But I didn't log in until today. Yeah,
know
it was a
what currency?
Camaro SS.
You know
It
what
used to
currency's
give
gonna be
you-
really shit?
What currency?
The ruble.
Yeah, the ruble is gonna be trashing like 1 hour.
It was already bad, but I don't expect it to get much better.
Dude, Russia's gonna get pounded by every country in the world.
The birthday car used to be a car from your year of birth, and I get the biggest pieces of shit.
1984,
No, but-
like,
No, my birthday car was just a Camaro SS. Camaro SS from
actually,
2016, so it was
that's a
trash.
fun game. That's a fun game. If you could have any car you want from the year you were born, what car would it be?
I'm sure there's some good ones from '84.
Bugatti
I think
EV110 for 91.
It's hard. Oh, that's a good one. It's hard for me, but I think I would do the 993, 911. I think they had the turbo then. I can't remember. the last air.
What good card was made in 2001?
The PT Cruiser.
Quite a few.
The PT Cruiser. No. That card is- I will have the Subaru Legacy, the third generation of Legacy.
The Pagani
Oh
Zonda
wait,
was
the
around.
Chevy Cavalier. Or the Dodge
If I was
Neon.
born in '97, I will have the Camaro from '97.
Ooh, the. Oh yeah.
And in Mazda from '98, hopefully it's a very good car.
I'm gonna do one more lap and then yell at my dog because he's chewing things behind me. I need to stop him. I can't. Coda. I know it's you, Coda. I can't see you. No, it's not. It's
Your
Coco
dog
Bean.
is called Coda?
Coco Bean. You don't know their names by now?
No.
Coco Bean?
Oh,
You
with
know my
Mazda, we'll
dog's
have
name?
I should know your
Miata.
dog's name, but I'm a bad dog godfather.
We both,
Yeah,
I'm a
Mrs.
bad
Brooks.
dog. No, that's not my dog's name.
I wanna
What is
fucking
it?
Atlantis.
What's
It's
his
Buster.
name? Buster?
Buster. He
That's
is
a good name for a dog.
14 years old this year.
I can't believe GT Sport will be out this week.
GT7.
You know
7,
Harry.
GT7.
You know my dog Harry.
GT
Well, some players
Sports
already
2.
played it.
You saw him in the
Supra
picture
edition.
recently. You said he was cute.
Jara,
Yes.
can we organize to be in a party when you first get your copy?
Sure.
He wants your codes.
Oh, you want? Oh, is it gonna be a code or what is it gonna be?
Yeah, I think it's.
Well, if you're purchasing
download
the
code
physical
for-
version, which means that yours will for sure come with the PS4 code. For mine, which is going to be digital, it's unknown as to whether or not I'll get a code.
Yeah, I
or
might
just
get it
be-
from Defi right away if it comes with
No.
the digital.
You know what? No, I don't think mine comes with a code actually. And the reason is because if I go right now to the pre-install screen where I can I've already installed the PS5 version, but they're both there, so it's like I would just have to install it. So
The
it's like,
GTR is way too
mine won't
fast,
have
bro.
a code, so you'll have to get Jara's.
Okay, Jara. It's all up to you.
Okay.
I just checked. I was kind of hoping that they would have copies, like, that my store would fuck up too and put them out early. I would have just, it would have been tempting to buy one even though I already
Guys, I will go to sleep. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
Coco Bean.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna go.
now I can yell at you. Hey.
Through the bandit lair.
So when will you be getting yours? You think like the morning after it releases?
No, I'm gonna get it the same day as it releases.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
not
The
at
same.
midnight on release day. But like
No, I'm gonna get it like. I just ordered a physical copy, so I'll get it like that same day, but in the afternoon probably.
Oh, so you're not going to like a store to pick it up? They're gonna deliver it to your home?
Yeah, they're gonna deliver it to my home.
Okay, yeah. So there's no time for that, you know for sure. Then you'll just have to wait and see.
No, I already pre-ordered it, so I might get it early, like a day before. Who knows?
that would be sweet.
That would be sweet, yeah.
That would be cool, you know.
I'm probably
The
gonna
guy
have to
told
make
me-
room.
The guy told me that he's gonna let me know when the game is in customs, so he can deliver it to me.
The guy.
Yeah, the guy. You know, I ordered 2 copies, one for me and one for Rod. And you know how much he let me deposit to him to pre-order both games? Like it's the stupidest amount ever in life.
$69.
No. He let me reserve both copies for $5.
Jesus.
Wow,
So
that's like.
He's
not a
gonna
lot.
separate both. He's gonna separate both physical games for me for $5.
Why didn't you guys just share the game?
And then of course I'm gonna have to pay the full amount of each game.
Well, because then they can't raise at the same time, and like FIA race.
Yes, you can.
And they're
Just
getting
buy
a
PlayStation
physical
Plus.
copy.
That's all you do, and you have both.
No, because PlayStation Plus is really like that's a
It's what?
yearly payment. This one is a one-off
Yeah, that
payment.
would actually be worse.
You
'cause
still
it-
need
that'd
PlayStation
be
Plus
worse.
twice.
Time.
No,
What
I need
happened?
one.
And then you both.
What
Okay,
about-
well, it's the
I need
same
one
thing.
PlayStation, and then he activates my account as primary in his PlayStation, and that's it. So it's we need one, just one.
Self
I guess it depends what you want to share.
I don't care. I mean,
You should hook
as
him
long
up.
as he's my brother, so he's not gonna do anything silly. But if it's like an unknown person, then yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Lester, what are you doing right now?
Your mom. I'm
That's
sorry,
really
that's just
smart,
always my
bro.
fucking
I know it's your instinct to say
instant.
things like
You're
that.
living in like
What are you actually doing?
2006 when everyone did your mom
Um,
jokes.
I just started trying the Nordschleife because I didn't know what to do.
The mom
Wow.
jokes were so dumb back then, dude. Holy shit.
I don't know. You know what? I mean, seeing the kind of things that people laugh at nowadays, I kind of wish we had the your mom jokes back.
You're not in a lobby where you're doing it, and
Mine,
Time-
Pepega,
just
Kick W.
time trial.
Like,
you
Oh
created
my
I'd rather have your
god,
mom.
that's fucking Mine Pepega kicked that way. Holy shit.
If I had to pick one, I'll take the your mom jokes any day. Even though
I
they're still
mean-
bad.
there's
And
nothing
then like
to
a
do.
few years ago, it turned into your dad for some reason.
Yeah, but what? That's so. Your dad. Like, what? Okay. I don't get it.
Dude, stop.
Man. Your dad should stop, Mike. Like, dude, stop.
He's chewing stuff still. I
I
just
don't know
like
why.
I have like a trash can behind me, and they're emptying it behind me. Like I hate this.
What the?
What, lamb?
I have like a tiny little trash can.
No, I'm okay.
Did
He
you just
always
call
says
Lamb
he's
trash
trash. Yeah, well, he always says he's trash. So then when I call him trash, it's like a joke, and then he's like, "What?" And then himself, it's like, "Oh, I'm trash."
Nah, he's trash. I saw him in Size chat the other day, and I said, "Sup, Dodge?"
Oh, what did he say back?
He just said, "Hi, Lester." I think he
Oh.
didn't want to acknowledge the shitty joke.
When does the time trial open up? After 1:30, right? So the next 40 minutes is when it opens
Yeah.
up, and then 2 o'clock's
Yeah.
the first one.
Yep.
That's absurd. I shouldn't stay up that late.
Yeah, I think something tells me I'm gonna not be going to class on Friday.
What's happening on Friday?
What's happening on
GT7,
Friday?
Dummy.
Oh, I'm so confused. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna be staying home. But
For
I'll see.
GT5, I took 2 weeks off work.
2 weeks.
Oh my.
That's what? That's a lot.
I might still go because it's only 3 to 6 p.m. But the thing is, it's an hour and a half commute, like train and then bus. So it's like really, it's like I'll be gone for 6 hours. And like on the day GT comes out, that's a long time to not be at my system.
You should get like a portable rig so you can play on my.
Oh, isn't that an idea?
I'm not even want to do race C. I'm just gonna end up by myself if I take the Renault.
Do race A.
No, it's not happening yet. Is it?
No,
No, it is actually. They're on the same time. Because race A is terrible. Who would want to do that?
they start at the same time. I usually do like 10 minutes of time trial on race C and then 20 minutes on A before the first race.
Oh my god, I'm stuck at the corner here. Badu, 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 badu.
Are you using the Supra in time trial?
Uh-huh.
Kevin DDR said so desperate for GT7 to come out that I'm sitting here doing IndyCar oval in a racing. LOL.
I'm like bored too, Kevin. Honestly, you can see it. Kevin DDR's in my chat.
Oh, Kev Bez.
Kev B's.
Can they hear us?
Loops, they can.
Yeah.
That's nice to know. And it's Rush.
Let's say they
Yeah.
get kidnapped.
I'm in a pretty big rush to get to this objective right
Shoved in
now.
the trunk of a first-gen Mercedes D-Class and blindfolded.
Damn.
Hello?
Yep.
Look,
Top of the evening.
Kevin
It's
DDR
like everyone's piling in for Sunday
said, I
Fun
thought
Day.
about doing Nurb, but I think
Oh
I
my
need
God,
to just
I'm hungry.
relax,
That's
so
good.
I'm hungry for GT7 on launch day, lol.
Even
same
Randy.
here.
Even
Sunday,
washed up
Sunday.
old Randy.
Lesty.
Wait, Lesty?
Last.
Yeah.
Lesty.
I'll accept it.
Oh my God, all of these bandits respawned. I'm really mad at that.
Are you gonna do Sunday Fun Day, Randy?
What's the combo?
I should make a practice lobby rather than doing race C.
Group 3 at 24 hour. There's Group 4 at Maggior and N300 at Brand.
Why is he turning my wheel? What the fuck?
Maybe.
I'm using my controller to play Dirt, and my force feedback's kicking in.
Which dirt? 5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
happened to me. I had to unplug my steering wheel.
I hate Dirt 5 sucks.
I liked it. I disagree. I actually like the game.
I have
The thing
one,
is,
two.
it's very much a classic, like, once you beat it, it's done type thing. Like, there's not really much to do. But, like, the play through itself was pretty fun. Like, getting the platinum was about 20 hours. It's not the longest game ever, but... The biggest complaint I had with it was the career mode was very, like, rinse, repeat. Like, it's just, this, once you get past the first 5 or 6 races, it's, like, more or less like you're just repeating. But... I did like the rallycross levels though. The way the cars drove was really nice. I didn't like the big heavy trucks. They just felt kind of awkward. I like the rock crawling ones too, where you gotta like climb up
Oh, those are sick.
a mountain
I
in
like
like
those.
that cage, like kind of dune buggy thing. Those are really good. They're kind of a cool idea.
When did the dailies flip over? Half an hour?
Yeah. That's when the C will start. The time trial will start for it.
Oh, okay.
And then at 40 for A and 50 for B.
Gotcha. And then top of the hour for C?
No, 50 is when the time trial opens. And then it starts
Oh,
at 10 after. And A and C start on the hour.
Yeah, oh, C, yeah. Okay.
But until then, there's nothing to do. I'm so fucking bored.
Do time trial.
No. I'm not doing
All of
arcade
our-
mode time trial for no reason.
All of our driver ratings carry over, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
So I'm gonna be 75k with the Star GT7
Damn.
because I'm switching accounts.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say, hold on. You know,
Yep.
GT2.
I'm still GT1.
I finally broke 90k after
You're
all
gonna
the
you're gonna be
years.
in GT 1.5.
Yes, I will be. So I'll
do
just
those
crush those
represent,
people
like-
for a bit.
Are those supposed to represent actual like car classes, like GT1 class, or like, is that just like the?
Those
No,
still GR
like,
classes.
It's just
It's they're just calling it different things. Okay.
Top split
So-
only races Group 1.
Wait, really?
And
I was
second
no, I
split
was
Group
so
2.
I was gonna say so like it's not like we drive like the GT1 cars. It's just the name.
So
I wouldn't be
it's
mad
not,
at
it's
it.
not like A or A plus anymore. It's like GT1,
No, it
GT2.
is like A and A plus, but depending on what your DR ranking is, you fit into either GT1, GT2, or GT3. So A and above is GT1, B is GT2, and then C or below is GT3. I think is what it said. But it doesn't. It's very much like just categorical. I don't actually think it means anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound like it means anything at all.
I think it's just there maybe to give an incentive to like, oh, like if you're like on the edge of like top of C, maybe it's like, oh, you can get promoted if you do good enough. I don't know. It's just like your DR goes up. Fuck, I don't know. But
Maybe
all
I'll
I know
start
is I-
caring about my DR and try to hit 100 for once.
I'm trying to see what multiplayer look like.
It's gonna make dailies a lot.
Some look
shittier,
the same.
Shit!
I just want to do the fucking license tests and shit.
I don't know if you got what it takes.
I don't know. I may not touch multiplayer for like the first like week. Single player.
Just try to get good at the game.
Apparently it takes a couple hours to unlock sport mode, from what I hear.
I like that.
That'll keep the bums out.
Keep the ulti counters in.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point too. I didn't think about that even, but that is true.
I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's another barrier to make another for an alt user.
Mm-hmm.
Because fuck that.
All right, AMS Brock.
No, I mean I'm probably still gonna do it for AMS Brock, but it's like later. Well, now it's less of an incentive to do it, I guess.
What about Tarimzo, Brock?
Did I not save the race?
Hey, that might be a thing. You never know. You'd have to ask him if he's interested in making it all. I don't know what he thinks about that.
This
yet.
is not. Oh, this is the one.
I will ask him. I just know Turismo's not accepting, so Tarimzo's your best chance.
There's someone named Brock in this lobby. Paul Booting playing.
Oh my gosh.
What a coincidence.
He'd probably be.
That's
He'd probably
probably
laugh
Brock.
if he heard that.
That's Brock's ult.
Yeah. He's probably bottom of the scoreboard if it's COD. I heard he's not very good at COD.
He was in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, he'd sometimes have some better moments in there.
Snipey McSended.
It's better than he is at
Said
GT.
Yo Grove.
I've never even
What's
seen
up?
him in the
Snipey
top 10.
Hey, Snipey.
Oh god, you
Said
took
thumbs up.
liability.
Snipey, we're just watching a replay here while I'm bored here. I'm about to get some cereal, and we're gonna do the first daily race of Daily Race C and put a time up before I go to bed.
Yeah.
How's your day gone, Snipey? How you been?
I hope there's rain on every track.
One of the
Is that
things I'm
Sicko?
worried
Yes, there's
about.
gonna be rain.
I don't know you were here, Sicko.
I'm
Hi.
pretty sure.
I don't even think you were in here.
Let's get a re-read up.
Yeah, and they said it's gonna be more.
Look at that livery, Snipey. Look at that livery.
Realistic, I guess. Well.
I hope there's
obviously,
like sport rain tires, in a way. Cause like
Those are
if you're
comfort
using-
sauce.
I guess.
Comfort sauce are better than sports tires in the
Oh,
wet.
Snipey
Yeah.
McSended.
I noticed
Said what
like,
kind of cereal?
if it's a car, if
My day
you're
is
using
okay.
sport
The Trader
Nothing
Joe's
to
Cinnamon
note.
Toast Crunch cereal.
you put it in the rain and put rain tires on, it has
I had a really good day.
then the sport soft has
Really good.
dry.
Looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. We had the week off for February vacation. I miss my coworkers. No Cocoa Bean. No! No Cocoa Bean. Stay there.
Samuel
Oh, he doesn't
fucking
listen to
Cardinal.
He doesn't listen.
What used to happen is that
You don't listen.
using soft on light rain was better,
What is
but
Where's
what is
Cocoa
y'all
Bean?
doing?
Come here.
all the events have been on heavy rain.
Come here.
Well, I'll do something different.
Which is
Some of them are on GT, I'm on Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
Some are doing your mom, some are doing your
You
dad.
should stay for like 30 more minutes, Sicko, because I'm gonna sleep for
I shouldn't, and I should go back to sleep. Cause you don't tell me shit.
Damn. See, I think you should try it.
How about I just get my belt and just fucking beat you?
What that's on the goal for, man.
Your ass fruity.
He's like, ah, you wanna get beat up?
You gonna bend them over and then whoop them with
This
your
is a
belt?
good replay to
Oh,
watch.
that's Randy?
Do you want me to hop online with you and play Rocket
I'll be back. I'm
League
gonna get the
too,
cereal.
Is that
bro?
Randy?
No, it's Randall.
Randy, you fucking...
Fucking Hollywood.
You already bought your 2K of F? I don't know.
You say what?
Snipey McSended.
Did you want the 2K
Said,
of...
is this the
When
Royal
was that?
Rumble race?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
it is
I was
indeed.
close. 1500.
You were, but you were close.
It got
but you
ugly, man.
didn't.
It got so ugly in this one.
It didn't reach to the amount that I needed to.
Oh my.
It got to 1500 though. I made 1500.
As Quartz would say, no risk, no gain.
I didn't lose anything though.
I know.
For Drifter.
Smart guy.
Drifter's view is the best one,
I was
probably.
gonna say, you kind of missed an important component of that equation, which is the fact that you could also lose.
Yeah, you could also lose. Like, there's no guarantee that you would gain.
Oh, I'm getting up. I hope this doesn't break my
The
screen.
risk
I'm just
right
gonna
there
cover
was
it. So I
actually
want to like not have the camera
It's
break
too
my
much
screen.
risk. That's why I would never,
Hopefully the stream
like,
won't break.
I
It
would
shouldn't break.
probably invest, but in something that is gonna
Sniping
secure my
and
No,
money.
it wasn't like an investment.
Said you were
It
right
was
though.
like
After the next race, they were cool again. LOL.
I look. It's like I'm shorting it, so like I'm betting
They
that
were
the
super
graph.
heated,
It's not like
that's for sure.
gambling. It's more like
Real hot.
I'm looking at the graph, and then if you look at the news, it's not gambling.
Please
At
get
that
out.
point. It's like, oh, this shit
You're
is gonna
taking
go
an
down.
educated guess, basically. Like, you actually know about the thing.
It's a guess. It's not a gamble. I mean,
Yeah, but it's like, it's almost like when you consider odds when you're playing poker. Like, you're
It's
not
still gambling.
It's
yeah, you're still
gambling,
gambling. Yeah.
but you're using your like what knowledge you have in order to make a more informed decision than if it was just actually.
If you
completely
know,
random.
once you get to know what you're doing, it's not gambling at that point.
And it definitely.
It's still gamble.
It's
I've
not.
always,
Basically,
I've always thought of it as something that's good if you have like a lot of extra money, or like you keep some that specifically aside for doing that. But if you kind of don't have as much, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean-
well, I mean, you gotta have know-how though, right? Like you
You gotta have
Yeah.
know-how, and you gotta have.
There's a science to it.
Yeah.
The stock market is way less gambling-like compared to like crypto.
well,
Yeah.
crypto is
I mean-
following stock market, so
If you're a professional poker player, you know what you're doing, but you're still gambling.
yeah, at the end of the day, yeah.
Yeah, it's never, nothing is
No,
ever a
but there's-
guarantee, but you can get close to like a pretty
If
safe
you look at it this way, majority of everything is kind of gambling. Like for your job, you don't know if you're gonna go to work that next day.
Why not?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you work, you know
They
you're
might
gonna
get
get
fired.
There are things that there are like legal documents that could tell you if it will or will not be a good investment, right?
Or
At
it's
least
like,
that's how the stock market should be.
or here's some food for thought. It's like when you open the weather channel and it's like it says it's gonna rain tomorrow. It's like it's probably gonna rain tomorrow because they did all sorts
No,
of
maybe not.
studies
Maybe
and
yeah.
shit to like determine like meteorology stuff and like like here's the odd. And usually they're right, but sometimes they're wrong. And it's like that's probably the same idea with that sort of thing. Mostly get an idea of where it's gonna go.
And sometimes the whole market crashes. So you kind of
Yeah, like when Russia invaded Ukraine the first day.
Or it was
No,
COVID
everything-
happened.
everything about that.
2008.
Russia's getting ready to
Ru-
nuke Ukraine.
Russia not
They're
gonna
getting
recover
ready
from
to
this
what?
shit, bro.
Nuke Ukraine.
Yeah,
What the hell are you talking about?
They brought their nuclear weapons in the border.
I said we should have done that before they could.
Dude, a nuclear
No.
weapon can waste the whole.
It depends. It's either I think if they really would have go that route, just Moab they shit, not nuke them, right?
Can that waste like the whole? No, it cannot waste the whole.
No, it
Earth,
will
right?
affect other European countries because it's too close. Depending
Yeah,
how big the bomb is.
Well, yeah, and
Will that
Ukraine is
affect
kind of
Peru?
little.
No.
No, it won't affect.
It's just affect Europe.
Are they gonna nuke Chernobyl?
Oh god.
That has already been nuked.
That's already.
It would affect like neighboring countries like Belarus and like Hungary and like stuff like that.
Hungry,
Good. If they do that,
It would spill over.
bro. If they do that, World War III is literally gonna start.
Yeah,
If
just
they do
don't
that-
It's not gonna
Fucking-
be like Russia versus Ukraine. That's they beef or whatever. It's gonna be Yeah, like once it everybody affect about to get in neighbors, there. everybody We finna finna jump get Russia, drafted. and then China's gonna get jumped in that shit because you know how they be with each other. Then North Korea's
dude,
gonna
if
get
they do that, they are gonna fucking trash Russia. Like the whole every other country's gonna trash Russia.
Everybody finna get trashed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Russia's
China's on their side.
China's on their side, and North Korea and
China
North
is not
Korea
on
isn't
their
gonna
side.
do shit.
It is.
North Korea's not gonna do shit.
China is not on
North
Russia's
Korea's
side.
not going to do anything.
Bro, North
Hang
Korea
on,
is
let me
literally
look.
just
Whenever China gets involved into something, they always put their nose into whatever China's getting into. So
Yeah, but North
Well, they want
Korea
to
is
act
like
important, they're not.
no. North Korea is like that little kid where it's like, they're shy, but then when they go out with their mom, and then if their mom says something, and then the kid's like, yeah, like,
China's
it's
their
like,
mom.
That's what North Korea is. They're just like they can't
into,
do
like,
anything unless they have China.
Communism versus democracy, and that's a bad place
Dude,
to be on.
Putin is a fucking
Hang
joke.
on. This will solve everything. It says, nevertheless, China and Russia currently enjoy the best relations they had since the 1950s. Although they have no formal alliance, the two countries do have an informal agreement to coordinate diplomatic and economic moves and build up an alliance against the United States.
see, United States, World War III. Once we get involved, it's rap.
Oh my god.
I wonder what the people of COD are gonna do when they get it.
I'm telling you, World War III is the end of this world, bro. It's just the end of this
No,
world.
it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Everybody.
join the army and start slide canceling and shit.
Yeah.
like
Dude,
literally
it's-
no army care right now. Like
It's
country
gonna-
just sending money.
People are gonna start nuking each other. This man is already trying to nuke Ukraine, and they don't even got shit to nuke
The
forward.
New
Dude,
York Times.
listen.
Russia and China cemented economic ties before
Dude.
Ukraine invasion.
Randy,
Nuclear destruction will happen
What?
if anyone nukes anybody.
how is Putin wanting to nuke Ukraine when he wants that piece of land? How?
Bro, because he's losing right now. He not gonna get that
Because-
piece of land, bro.
Look, listen, there's something, you have to look at history for something like this, right? Because dictators and leaders don't always make the most rational and sound decisions even for their own country. And you have to look back to history for this, right? If you look at someone like, there's like those propaganda posters that are comparing Putin to like Hitler and stuff. But it's like, okay, sure. Well, if you want to look at someone like Hitler, you think, okay, well, when Germany was losing the war, what did they do? Like, let's pretend like you're in Nazi Germany and you don't want to lose the war, right? You don't kill
Say fuck
the
everything.
people who are in the camps. So it's like, sure, if you want to win, you can bring them into the war effort, or you can like make them fight for your side, but you don't fucking kill them. That's one of the worst things you could possibly do. So instead of taking them to use to help reverse the outcome of the war, he decided to devote more of Germany's war effort to exterminating the people while they were losing, instead of using them to help the war effort. So it's like, these leaders don't always do what's in their best interest, and so you have to consider
He did
that.
both though. He worked them to the bone, then killed them when they weren't useful.
Yeah.
Well, no, but when they started losing, they were just killing them. They were not like they would just exterminate. It was almost like in spite
You
of.
talking about the Jewish people?
Towards the end, yeah,
Yes.
everyone.
Oh yeah,
everyone
they
was
was killing everybody that wasn't German.
Yeah, but at the beginning, it wasn't like there was a point.
Yeah, it wasn't that
was
bad.
what was the name of the conference?
It's like
It was
Go to
the
work or die.
Is it fuck?
It was the,
I
there
know
was a
what you're
movie-
talking about.
They made a movie about it, and it's
Geneva?
Geneva.
No, not Geneva. It's
This shit's too fucking funny, man.
They made a movie about it, and my teacher, who was for the class that I took on Nazi Germany, had told me it's actually a pretty good movie that depicts the events.
Is it about a girl that falls asleep in a bed because she has a headache and then it
Slight
goes
Peach's
to
assessment is so spot on. You were
she
right
wakes
though.
up in,
After
like,
the next
Germany.
race, they were cool again.
It's called.
What the fuck?
I think the movie's called Conspiracy.
Snipey
but
McSended.
The thing is.
Hang on,
He said it was a glorious run by them both.
It's definitely one that I won't soon forget. It's so good.
Is it from 2008?
15 minutes till the daily race
Oh,
is
yeah.
available.
Snipey
It's got-
McSended.
Let's see here.
Said they both
Kenneth?
got their shots in
Oh, did
LOL.
they? Oh, did they? This was hot and heavy. I think Rev It Up Man
Right,
hated
it's
that.
the
He really didn't like that one.
it's the 1C conference, 1942. So that's when that whole final solution thing came up, and that's when they made those decisions.
Just like,
The whole point
you're not
of
getting
this
that outside
comparison is it
space.
might
Sorry.
seem like, oh, well, this
Door
has nothing to do
closed with you in
what's
it.
happening now, but
Shoving it
in
closed right
principle, I think it could be considered quite similar.
And then it all popped off.
You're dealing with someone who's leading this whole effort, who's not necessarily, you don't know if they're going to make decisions that are considered, quote, logical. I mean, as soon as you invade a country, you can kind of say, well, the logic's been
He didn't
thrown
do
out
it here,
the window,
did he?
because you could also argue that war is never
Cyrus, like,
justified
so
by
committed,
means,
dude.
right?
Look at Cyrus with no F's given, dude. Just like, full retaliation.
Was it the
Oh my
Real Life
god.
War one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that one. That was a good one.
He's just like so mad, dude. He's
The
so
real life
mad.
what?
He did a good job. Real Life Lore. It's a YouTube channel.
Snipey McSended.
Putin
Said
has
Cyrus
also
was
been
probably
surrounded by
more
yes
pissed
men.
Rev just kept going.
That kind of power and
Oh my god, dude.
that kind of that mentality has gone to his head.
He's so mad he just goes after.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's quite similar
Snipey
to
McSended.
to Nazi Germany. In
Said
that
Rev
sense.
went after the whole team. LOL.
He went after everyone else,
It's
though.
not
He's
like
going
it's
after
similar-
Apple Pop. Look, it's like, fuck
not
you.
the same, but in terms of the power dynamic, it's important to consider these parallels.
I don't get
The whole
it.
history of meeting
He's getting
itself
shoved off
thing
track by accident.
does kind of apply to that structure.
Oh my goodness,
Well,
bro.
right now, the conflict is only between Russia and Ukraine,
And it was
and it's
me versus him
important
for
that
a
it
while.
stays that way
I'll
and
let
it
you watch
doesn't
that while I
expand to
go
other
watch this
countries.
bitch.
That's the
Well,
most important thing.
actually,
It takes a while.
Putin
It's
country
already-
don't
it's
want to
already
take
By the time this is
expanded
done,
to
the
other
daily will be
countries.
available.
It's going to expand to other
That's
countries
not even
by
liberty.
nature.
It's the other puppet country.
Snipey
Dude, if you-
McSended.
I'll move you
They're
up.
not
Dude, if he,
Said, I bet
technically
he was
involved,
he-
laughing.
they're holding troops there.
Evil
They're
laughs
going
for that
into,
shit, dude. Evil
Ukraine,
laughs.
so they're involved.
if he
Evil
launches a
fucking
fucking
laughs for that
nuke
one.
into Ukraine, you guys are gonna get fucked.
Everybody
I'll
is.
be right back.
Everybody about to get
Well, everybody except the Peruvians.
It's not gonna. It's
Oh.
not gonna be except for
It's my
it's
room.
whoever is an ally of us. They're getting dragged into this shit, and they're whoever's trying to benefit from it's gonna.
That's what I mean. We are not your allies.
You could be an ally of somebody else that's gonna jump in that shit for all we know.
Dude, dude, our president knows for a fact that we don't have that military capacity or anything to join in any conflict of that matter.
You don't have to have any military capacity.
Why
Somebody
not?
could just pull up on you and be like, "Give me this shit."
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Well, actually, that
Russia can just nuke you
is
for no reason.
the point is that if like Russia started a war with USA, everyone is fucked basically. Like the all OTAN shit.
Yeah, once somebody starts shit with the U.S., UK's
Or
gonna jump
what-
in.
If someone
Yeah,
starts
UK,
shit with the
not
OTAN,
Peru.
no, if someone
I'm
starts
saying
shit
majority
with,
of Europe because everybody in Europe,
Yeah.
majority of Europe is our ally. So UK, Germany,
yeah,
all them
basically
other.
one-
Actually,
No,
all of
NATO's
Europe
obligated.
is-
Yeah, it's all of NATO that's obligated to.
Well, NATO
be
is
involved.
OTAN basically. It's just a French thing, I think.
Yeah, all of Europe is gonna.
See, some people have like sort of made parallels with the start of the Cold War, but I think the thing that makes this different from the Cold War is the Cold War was filled with proxy wars where it was like two countries like North and South Korea or like North and South Vietnam, and,
Yeah,
so,
Vietnam,
and each
yeah.
they would be backed by their respective like ideological structures. Like you would have like the communist North and like or in Vietnam it was the North that was the communist and the South. But it's like in this case, this is one of the superpowers has actually gone in. Whereas like in the Cold War, Russia and the States were not ever actually no, because the States did send people to Vietnam, obviously, except they were
We
quote
took a L.
like advisors. They called them advisors because they didn't want people to like think that they were getting involved. But then obviously that kind of hit the fan. It's actually quite interesting how that went down. And then in this case, see the thing is, it's worrying in a way because Putin's like, oh, if anyone gets involved, you're gonna see crazy consequences. But it's like, what constitutes involvement, right? Because there's already been sanctions made. to what degree?
They must have found a way around that, which is crypto probably.
Like, what's his like kind of like
They have a
crossing the
shit ton of
line in
crypto
terms of
around.
involvement, like in Putin's eyes, right? Like when have they gone too far in assisting Ukraine? Because like, would it be when there's actually like let's say U.S. troops in Ukraine fighting for them, or would, for example, sending aid already be enough to kind of, you know, cause him to go that route?
I think it's when we start sending troops and then trying to help them instead of just aid.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the aid has just been humanitarian, like trying to help the people who have been
Let's be
displaced
real
and,
here.
like,
Everybody's
refugees.
sending aid to them.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you? It's a humanitarian thing. Like, people, especially neighboring countries, who have to now help the people who are fleeing, which is already
Yeah,
a
like they have to
tragedy
take
in
in
itself.
refugees now.
Yeah,
If
it's so
actually-
sad. It's horrible. People have to leave their homes. It's
Yeah.
just, it's really crappy.
If like Ukraine was already in OTAN, like in NATO, I think it's called in English, y'all is getting fucked around, like live up, straight up. Because right now they are not saying it. And it is war because they want to get in, but like that's not a good moment. Like no one wants a fucking war after a pandemic, bro.
And quite honestly, even the Russian side, like a lot of the Russian troops are probably not behind this. All like they're not all like, you know, cold-blooded, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just because I think they have mandatory like conscription there between
It is
like a
mandatory.
certain age range.
100% mandatory.
Yeah, like I think it's like 20 to 27 or 19 to 27 or something like that age range. So it's like, you know, a lot of them are just there because they have to be. And
Yeah.
It's against the law for them to not be in the military.
Yeah,
And
so
if you are against the
it's
law,
not worth celebrating like Russian casualties either, because a lot of them don't truly believe in what Putin is about. It's a really shitty situation all around for both sides.
Yeah. I don't even the story in insane job around. Like they literally like hacked a youth, like not a YouTube channel, bro. A TV channel.
They've done a great job, like in terms of not letting them get pushed
Yeah.
around. I just hope that you obviously
I think
just
they
hope
hacked
that
the
the
Minister
conflict
of Defense or something.
and
Ukraine's
soon.
actually pushing Russia shit, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why they're bringing the nukes in, because they're just not getting anywhere.
The amount of soldiers lost from Ukraine is like far less than what Russia has lost.
Yeah, but people in Ukraine won't fight around.
Well, the hope
Like
at the
they're
end of the day is
resisting.
that the fighting, there's like a ceasefire or something, and that because you want to end the senseless loss of life as quickly as possible. That should be the biggest priority. And then after that, you know, trying to.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna like have a journey, like a journey of years and years. It's gonna take like 1 year, 2 years.
I mean, that would be like, hopefully, right? The issue is that neither side is willing to budge to give the other what they want, right? And it's because if they would, they wouldn't be fighting right now.
Well, if Russia take the capital, it's finished. Basically, it's all war if I'm right. Like, well, take the capital, it's finished.
Sorry, bro. Shut up.
Wait, what happened?
Hungry.
Nothing.
I probably say stupid shit.
No, you didn't say anything.
Surprising.
You didn't hear that. This man grows hungry, man.
That's a look at somebody who hasn't eaten in like 5 days.
Do one more side quest.
You're just mad you don't got no cereal.
No bitches.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I haven't eaten cereal in like a month. I've been trying to stop eating it. To be honest. One for you choosing that new Genesis brand, or you sticking to Hyundai?
Why wouldn't I choose a new one?
I don't know.
I'm choosing Suzuki.
They don't have a group. They only have a Group 4 car.
I'm gonna choose
That's so
Bugatti.
lame. Watch them add one. I want them to add one.
I'm going back to BBW.
Let's go.
I'm gonna drive it at the start of the game, so nobody can fuck with me.
I think I'll
I'm
stay
either
with
do
Lexus.
Ford or Chevy. Well, never mind, Russia.
Well, the car
I
for
wanna drive
Chevy
that
are the
Ford.
same.
Not the new Mustang. The new.
I'm choosing BMW, and I don't care who else feels bad about it.
Actually, I could do Jag because the Group 3 Jag is default purple now. It looks sick.
Because it's purple, you're gonna use it now.
It was gonna be that or Lexus, was it not? So, I mean, if it looks good and it's better. Because
Well,
right
let's
now,
see.
I think Jag
We
is
don't
better
have the
than
VOP.
Lexus. So.
We don't have the
Yep.
VP.
No, I know. That's why I'm assuming that if they're comparable to like how they are in this game, then I would probably pick that. But
Solid move.
Well,
Very
I
solid
feel
move.
they probably just take the same VOP and just add 3 or like the new cars and the VOP is gone. Like,
I mean, they might, but honestly, I'm not thinking that far down. I just want to enjoy the game for a few weeks before I even get there. Like, I still like the feeling of just getting the game and like diving into it and playing all the same.
Yeah, I want to do the customization.
I'm not trying to jump straight into like, okay, it's day one, let's see what the best fucking Group 3 car. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that shit. Like, that's
I want to be the Supra still.
People are gonna do that, but I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna.
How much you want to bet it's gonna be a Supra?
Yeah, I know you're gonna do it, Quartz. You don't have to fucking.
course it's going.
quite
How much you
obvious,
want to
bro.
bet the Supra's gonna be the best car?
Said that Megan is a fun car to drive for sure.
Yeah, that was a crazy outside move. Only the Megan can
It's
do
gonna
that.
be Whitvar's best day. Is that Supra anymore? It's Hyundai.
What if the Genesis is like broken, the one that Wind wants to pick?
Just massive acceleration, no tire wear.
It was really good in the
twisted.
beta.
Twist of fate had to deal with the Hyundai being mediocre or bad.
Are you talking
all
about the
GT
Genesis
Sports,
and GT
like.
Sport or the new Genesis that's coming out, bro?
The
The
beta
new one.
Genesis was good.
Yes, because you had tuning in the beta.
Bowl number 2,
yeah, that
Randy.
car's
Bowl
good
number
with
2
it.
coming up.
What do you mean? What do you mean with
Like
number 2?
you're talking about the Genesis.
Cereal bowl number 2.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute
What you
myself
eat now?
again.
What are you eating?
Are you still streaming, Grove?
Yeah, I'm about to stream this race with Lester and then go to bed.
We were talking about the war in the stream.
Where is Lester anyway?
Sun and Shadow.
Good question.
Probably sleep.
Probably in time trial still doing arcade mode.
No, I'm here.
Nah, he's
what would you like? What do you think is gonna be the first dailies on this fucking game?
It's probably gonna be that new ugly ass manual layout.
Probably it's probably High Speed Ring will
wait,
probably
wait,
be one of them.
There's
I
a
don't
new
know.
Majority layout.
I think Trial Mountain.
Yeah,
I got
not sure it's in the
feeling-
game.
It's either gonna be Trial Mountain or fucking Magic.
Shaw Mountain, High Speed Ring, and
Wait, Randy, which Majority layout is it?
It's a new one.
There's
Huh?
a new one?
there's a new layout.
Yeah.
No way.
See,
They're taking instead of adding a new track, you add a new layout
It's
to
a-
an old ass track.
It's a new layout for Maggio and Alsace.
my hunch is
Oh,
telling me it
okay.
would be High Speed
Why?
Ring, and it's a silly reasoning, but the reason I think it would be High Speed Ring is because it's a relatively basic looking track that
Wait,
would be
did they
easy
even
for
add
most
midfield?
people to like get
No.
used to.
I
Like,
wish
who are
they
just
did.
getting the game for
Yeah,
the first time.
basic.
So,
I'm sorry,
wow.
I had to.
Imagine the
Alright,
day one
I mean, it
patch
is
had like
basic.
10 tracks.
I'm basic as fuck. I mean, you know that.
Well, I'm basic.
Yeah, you are basic. You say moin.
You're mid.
I'm mid.
Mid. You're
I
mid.
assume it's fair enough.
But he's just mids.
Imagine wearing Jordan 1 lows.
What?
I don't know. What that
You
means.
talking about Jordans, bro?
Oh no, bro.
do you wear
Basic.
Jordans?
No, Air Max. Too
I,
poor for
I
it.
used I used to wear Air Maxes and I stopped. I always wanted the off-white one,
Ah.
and now the value went up because Virgil died.
Yeah.
I gotta clear all the fucking bandit camps, man.
Snipey McSendit.
Well, I
Said
don't
8
have the
likes,
money for
nice.
picking something I like, so I'm fucked.
The cereal is getting my like right now.
I put in my black cover first.
Yeah, the off-white Air Maxes is like fucking 1,500.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's a shit ton.
I remember these bitches was like 500 or like 300 at some point, and then the creator of the shoe died, and then the value went up.
Yeah, Virgil died.
It's
Oh
the
my
Krusty
god.
Krab. Come
Well,
spend your money
basically
here.
every like Virgil Blow shoes just like raised the price when he died.
To be honest, if I'm getting a designer shoe, I'm buying a shoe from Bape, a Nike collaboration. If I'm getting a designer shoe.
Yeah. Personally, I don't feel no. There's a shit
I'm
ton
not
of
really
like.
into any other shoe besides Nike.
I used to like Adidas.
What? Adidas?
Yeah. Bro, Adidas shoes are comfy as fuck. All you gotta do is buy the Ultra Boost. They'll change your life.
I don't really know which like pair of shoes I would choose.
Be right back. I gotta
Give
put
me,
away
like,
my milk.
Like one pair of shoes I can choose, like around.
Ugh.
Something like a chewy Amamanier.
All I need is Air Force One.
My red Skechers broke within like 6 months.
You know I had to not pour the milk until I sat down. You can't pour the milk until you're ready to eat it. And never pour the milk.
I never rock Skechers a day in my life.
I bought them that one time, and I'm not gonna buy them again because they suck.
Bro, just get a pair of Air Max.
I don't care. I don't care how down bad I get. I'm never copping Skechers.
You remember those? You remember like when they were when they first advertised the memory foam shoe?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I bought that shit, and it broke apart on the first day. Let me tell you what happened. So I bought it, and I used it as a running shoe. Because back then I used to run long distance, and one day we do long distance. Mind you, I was gonna use these shoes for running, so like if they got dirty, I wouldn't care because I needed so many running shoes. I got those, and we started doing like this long ass track. It goes past like the football shit, and after that, the shoes were fucking cooked. The whole bottom was like just peeling off, and then like the soles on the inside, they were just ripped up and they were shredded up like from the bottom.
Bro, how how fucking hard do you run?
No, that happened to mine too. When I ran in mine too, it's the front. My toe came out the front, like eventually, like the front part.
I must be like light-footed or something. Y'all must got some heavy ass feet.
Nah, we got
my feet are like small actually.
What like size of shoes are you wearing?
I wear 9.
I wear
13 wides.
I wear 10, but my feet are like narrow, like they're like, because my dad and my brother have like the wide feet, and then I have my mom's feet. They're like narrow.
Bro, my feet is literally flat.
Shoes. No, that's your feet are flat. That's my brother and my dad, and then the same with my mom and I. Both have like the arch feet, not flat.
I run on my tippy toes.
Tippy toes.
I walk on my tippy toes.
I'm just naturally a light-footed person.
Imagine creasing your shoes.
Yeah, like okay, so it's like I don't know how to explain it. So like when your foot lands and makes contact with the ground instead of the bottom of your foot, it's like the front end of my feet or my foot.
Yeah, that's good. But if you do like long distances and you run on your
the way
toes
they go after
for too long,
things that
like,
aren't even there,
your calves really bad because it's force like going up.
Yeah, I was a sprinter. That didn't matter to me.
Yeah, in that case, it doesn't matter. But because I did that, and then I did a longer one, and then like the next day it like killed like a lot, and I'm like, okay, well now I have to run like properly now.
I'm gonna do time trial now, so I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So good time trying doing me stuff.
I'll see you in 30 or whenever.
Yep. Good luck in the race. Good night, everyone.
Good luck.
I have time to go for another one. I'm not gonna exit, just gonna keep going. That wasn't bad, but I did make some mistakes early on.
Snipey McSended. Said nice lap for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. No major mistakes. This car, man, it's fast, powerful, nimble. a little bit cleaner all around, I think, that one. One mistake that I can really pick on. Maybe two, but not a whole lot more. There's more in it, but I didn't make mistakes. I'm just not pushing the brakes harder. I'm not pushing some of the corners harder. That's a fast lap considering 0 warm-up because you're watching me the whole time. You saw me eating cereal. I don't drive this car. But it feels pretty good now that I'm warmed up. Now I am warmed up. Yeah, 1/10. That's all I dropped. I dropped about a 10th in that lap from the one before. It was a really, really strong lap. That'll be on the board for the rest of the day.
Snipey McSended said maybe the cereal gave you superpowers?
To be honest, I was very focused. You know, leaving the party was probably the best thing I could have did before those 2 laps. Got my mind fully clear of all this going on from my buddies, you know? My good buddies. My favorite buddies. Look at that. The one lap. That's such a... The one sector was 1/10 better. Not even a 10th. That's very consistent. I'm happy with that. It's just... If only every track was as easy for me as that. Oh yeah, let's go Matt Leslie. Let's go Matt Leslie. Hey, hey.
Better than the age would suggest. I was actually surprised at how nice it looked when I first booted it up, and it's because it was one of the games that got the PS5 or the PS4 Pro treatment.
The PS4 Pro treatment.
Nice lap, bro.
Yeah, nice lap cards in Leicester. But can I ask you, are you going to use the Supra in the race? Because I won't if you guys don't.
That camp is...
I'm only going to because I just made a livery for it.
Oh, come on.
But next race... Why, you're faster in it? What's the problem?
It's I'm gonna use the 458 though. Could you at least push me a little bit?
Well, wait, what's the tire we're on?
It's heavy enough. The 458 sucks.
Bro, it's on 4. Just drive slower.
I'm gonna, but in the end, on so many straights, he just pulls me in. I can't win essentially unless like it's just I won earlier by just the bug start only. Cards, what are you gonna use?
That's a good question.
How long till the race starts?
Take the Peugeot.
7.
Lester can take the Renault instead since he doesn't want his Porsche.
Peugeot my ass.
Peugeot's good.
I'm taking the RCZ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Wait, you watched the gameplay on the straight. What track is it, Rush, that you're racing?
I'm getting in my 458, Lester. Come on.
Me? Nerf?
Oh, true, the Burger King. Yeah, there's like a few big straights there. The Nurburgring.
Nurburgring.
The Nurburgring.
The Nurburgring.
Nurburgring?
Yeah. You know when you're like a car enthusiast, it's like one of those things when people call it Nurburgring. It's like no.
The Nurburgring. Trials.
Isn't there a track actually called Nurburgring, like a different track, or is it not?
Not
It's
that I know of.
the Norris ring. It's the one closest one I can think of.
Ah, okay. So it's just a misnomer when people call it that. There's nothing to do with Nuremberg.
Hawko beat my time? I hate him.
Your ass garbage.
I mean, there was
he practiced since yesterday.
Yo, you fucking suck. You know
You're
that?
trash.
Beat it in the BMW.
You fell off.
Did a one and done lap.
Right, fell off, right?
You fell off.
He practiced. Hawko's the
I
GOAT.
don't care.
He's the GOAT.
If instead of getting an 803, you can get a 755.
You suck, bro.
I should take the super now because I'm automatically gonna lose from here.
You so garbage.
Cards, you taking RCZ or Supra? Final call.
So I guess we're all taking the super now.
I guess.
You know
Paco
what,
made it,
Randy? You calling Grove garbage, but we haven't 1v1'd yet. I thought I beat Georgie. You didn't. Well, wait a minute. Let me stop lying. You did a long time ago, but a lot of time has passed, and I've gotten progressively worse at the game.
You haven't gotten progressively worse at the game. What are you on? You don't get worse at the game.
If you play like I do, you do.
I don't know. I think you got better at the game.
I've kind of been on like a masochist montage of just doing nothing but just straight 1v1s for a while, and then I got bored of that and started doing 2s and 3s again.
What, in Rocket League?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking, I thought you were talking about Gran Turismo, I'm sorry.
So, Richard, record number 2.
Right in the head.
I did.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna pass on Rocket League. I changed my mind. I just want to get these camps done.
What's the lap time for? 03, 04, 05, 08. Okay, I can do it. Just gonna pick a ghost. We are done.
You know, I'm trying to remember earlier today.
You'll be right behind Les if you do this race, of course. I'm just letting you know right now.
No, like what's called? I'm not going to slot because I need to go sleep, but I'm going to do a lap or 2. Go sleep.
What was the other driver for
How many races do you guys plan on?
Snipey McSendit. Said stream froze my friend.
I'm going to bed. I'll probably do more of this after I go off work later.
Alright, because I'm going to be
Michael
off
Grove.
today. But
Said
I'm probably
again.
just going to stream some more of Grid Legends. I want to start streaming the career mode. Because apparently my EA account on there has been fucked for a while and I can't play multiplayer.
Ha.